Lesnar tries to pick it up. He's got to throw it up at the horn. And it goes! It goes! It goes, baby! A three-pointer! A three-pointer! The Dogs have won it!
Alright, guys, we want to look at one more thing. This is something that's personal to me, but we're going to talk about it. Give me one moment. I'll type it in what to find. We'll be going to Memphis in a few weeks or next week, but I figured there'd be no better start to talk about Memphis than the 1997 SEC tournament. Georgia, one of Georgia's greatest tournament runs of all time. We'll start March 6th. Georgia played LSU. Georgia won 75-54. These games were played in Memphis, Tennessee, the Pyramid, now a Bass Pro Shops. Georgia in 96-97, coming off the 95-96 season when Georgia had a Sweet 16 run and unfortunately lost to Syracuse in the NCAA tournament. Georgia had a really good season in 96-97. It just gets forgotten about because they lost to Chattanooga in the first round of the NCAA tournament. But the 96-97 run for Georgia is absolutely one of the greatest runs of all time. In any sport, it's one of Georgia's greatest postseason runs. After they beat LSU, they beat Arkansas March 7th, 65-63. Arkansas is a back and forth game. Georgia did not score in the last 8 minutes of the game. That was until Arkansas looks to throw it in. Derek Dukes then steals the inbound. Georgia calls timeout, and then G.G. Smith gets the ball. And G.G. starts dribbling it. He finally, with about 3 seconds to play, he finally starts dribbling inside, passes it to Larry Brown. Larry Brown gets the game-winning layup. Georgia beats Arkansas 65-63. And then Georgia also beat South Carolina 78-63. That got the Dogs to the NCAA, that got Georgia to the SEC tournament, the SEC tournament championship game, where Georgia would unfortunately lose to Kentucky 78-65. So I guess losing to Kentucky in the SEC tournament for anybody is almost gonna happen. They're just so good. They've won 40-something SEC championships, so I mean they really are the standard. But what a run for Georgia. And you always think about it. You always think about what could have been with this Georgia team. What if they did not lose to Chattanooga in the NCAA tournament? That could have been that would have been a that could have been a good season for Georgia, and it was a good season, but it could have been remembered for better reasons. Unfortunately, it was not. But that Arkansas game probably is one of the best Georgia postseason games of all time. It literally was back and forth. If it was not for G.G. Smith, Georgia probably would have not won that game. But alas, they got to steal on the inbound. And there is controversy with the inbound because Arkansas inbounded the ball, or the official started the inbound clock. You get 5 seconds to get the shot off, or 5 seconds to inbound the ball. He started the 5 count when the Arkansas player was not even in the position. Arkansas player was in the huddle when they started the 5 second count. So the Arkansas players had to run onto the court and throw in the ball. Well, when he threw it in, because he was rushed, he threw in a horrible pass. Derek Dukes, I believe it was Derek Dukes intercepted it, and then here I'll see just to be sure. I believe it was Derek Dukes who intercepted the pass, though. We're going to see. Yeah, I don't have the full clip right there, but I believe it was Derek Dukes who stole it, and then G.G. Smith gave it to Larry Brown to lay it in. So, Georgia's SEC tournament run was absolutely incredible in 1997. It could have been better if they would have beat Chattanooga in the NCAA tournament. Well, it could have been better if they beat Kentucky in the SEC championship game, but unfortunately they did not. But I believe it was worth making a video on. Remember the 1996-97 Georgia Bulldogs SEC tournament run. Georgia beat South Carolina, Arkansas, and LSU, Arkansas, South Carolina. We'll be going to Memphis next week, so expect Memphis. We're gonna have Georgia versus Memphis for 2020 and we're gonna have Georgia Memphis from 2019-20 and 21-22. And then we're going to have Georgia, Missouri football and basketball videos out soon as well. So we're going to Memphis and Missouri. So go Dogs.
Yeah. 3-6, MAFIA. Whoa. Hey. Yeah. Whoa. Say what? Hey. Whoa. 3-6, MAFIA. It's going down. Whoa. Y'all know what time it is. We ain't playing with you. In the club. In the street.
Imagine the pain that I bring if I say it, I'ma do it in the streets of this thing. It's a K-I-N-G-N Hill, wildest band in the world, and I have no fear. I'm the mean and the mean, the nightmare dreams, the root of all evil. Weak fear me, yeah. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split.
Beat 'em up, break his neck, beat 'em up, break his neck, break his neck, beat 'em up, break his neck, beat 'em up, break his neck, I'm a crazy and I'm coming through the door, quick to whoop you up and knock your ass to the floor. Think I'm playing with you, but this fist gon' hit ya. Always in the hood, #1 with split. Never try to step, cause you know you can't compete. Live by your rubber, get thrown in the street. It's more about the act up, you better cop a back.
The unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.